So, my name is Maria Luna from BTBTA 12 3D. My topic is all about understanding effective PPTs. So, we have purpose of an effective PPTs. We have core role of an effective PPTs and balancing elements and avoiding pitfalls. So, dito sa core role of an effective PPTs, kumbaga, si PPTs daw, siya yung guide or tulay para ma-deliver ng speaker ang maayos na lesson sa audience. So, kumbaga, ang PPT daw, layunin ito is parang malinawin or ma-understand ng audience ang sinasabi ng speaker. Kumbaga, guide lang ang PPT. So, we have the balancing elements and avoiding pitfalls. So, dito na pumapasok yung content. Dapat yung content, pwede natin siyang gawing bullet form or other ba, basta hindi paragraph yung content na ilalagay natin sa PPT. Dapat sa isang slide, dun yung title. Tapos sa second slide, parang effect or ano. Then, dapat yung design is naka-layout talaga para hindi siya magulo. And yung delivery din, dapat maayos ang pag-present ng presenter yung topic na ibibigay sa kanya. Para maiwasan yung messy or other information na makakasira sa audience or makakasira sa pag-present natin ng ating mga reports or other. So, para hindi parang malus yung interest ng audience. So, yun lang po.
Okay. Good morning everyone. I am Hadija B. Adjilani and today we're going to tackle about the role of PPT in presentation. So the role of PPT in presentation, we have visual aid and audience guidance. Use slide as a support, not as script. Emphasize keywords over paragraph to highlight key points and guide listener through the introduction, main content, and conclusion flow. So, si PPT, it helps things to show visually. So, instead of we were going to use words for words, we can use a picture to show para mapakita sa student natin. And kay PPT naman, instead of ilagay natin lahat ng words, is gagawin natin is kukuha lang tayo ng keywords para mas maintindihan ni student or maintindihan niya ng mabuti. At saka para mas maganda ang flow ng presentation mo from introduction, main content, and conclusion flow. So, mas magaguide si student instead of mas may hilo kasi ang estudyante pag marami kang ilalagay. So, ang gagawin mo is gagamit ka na lang ng picture, then ilagay mo ang keywords para mas madali niyang magets. Next, memory retention and later reference. Memory retention nga, enhance memory with visual and clear structure that reinforce key ideas. So, instead of, yun ang sinabi ko, is gagamit ka lahat ng words, maguguluhan si student, hindi niya maalala yun. Hindi niya basta-basta maalala, pero pag gagamit ka ng mga picture, mas madali niyang maalala ang mga tinapik mo sa kanila. Then, gagamit ka lang din ng keywords, mas madali niya yun maalala. Then, dito naman sa later reference, offer slide as a hands-out or shared files as a audience can review, recall details, and deepen understanding afterward. May estudyante kasi tayo na nahihirapan or hindi niya nagigets agad-agad or yung memories niya is madali lang mawala. So, gamit si PPT is may ma-offer tayo sa student natin na hands-out na doon nila mas ma-understand or mas marirecall nila yung mga topic na diniscuss natin sa kanya. So, gamit ang PPT is ma-share natin yun sa kanila and mas ma-understand nila pa yun. Kaya, ayun ang importante kay PPT. So, that's all. Thank you.
So, good day. Designing simple, clear, and readable slides. So, sample and clear content, which is core principle for charity. Use short phrases, avoid long sentences, and favor bullets. Limit each slide is the few focus points so audience quick grasp an essential message without distraction. So here in a clear content and a simple content which is one sentences for each questions, and avoid using bullet forms to baka magsobra pa pag gagamitin natin ang bullet form. So next is the keeping slides concise and focused. As of course, if we are going to send or we are going to compress our file, which is this file should not be a not error file. We should keeping it in slides. For example, if we're going to send a file, the file should not be corrupted, or the file should be concise and focused. Next is the readable fonts and colors. Choose simple legible fonts and sizes. Use clean sans serif fonts like Arial or Calibri. With body text at least 24 points, so content remains readable from the back and the row, and smaller projected screens. So of course, if you're going to show our presentation, the font, this slide or these fonts, and avoid using neon colors, and avoid using bold fonts, because if you're using the neon colors and bold fonts, it should be not a readable, or it should be not readable at the back. So apply contrast and colors with restraint. Maintain strong contrast between text and background. Limit palette to 2 or 3 core colors. Apply contrast, which is dapat and if you're going to apply the contrast with colors, the contrast should be not too bright as well as not too dark. If you're going to use those two, it's the presentation should not be readable at the back. So that's all.
Good day everyone, especially to you sir. My name is Yosoy Mosedin. I'll be reporting about readable fonts and colors. So choose simple legible fonts and sizes. So when we say choose simple legible font and sizes, it is a use of appropriate fonts and sizes when you are presenting your PPT. For example, we should use like Arial or Calibri. So of course we can also consider the different ones, but of course make sure it's clear at the background. And of course we should also consider the size of the font, which is recommended of 24 points above. When if it's below 24 points, it is not gonna be readable at the background. So next it is apply contrast and color with restraint. So maintaining contrast between text and background. So when we are making our PPT, we should also consider the colors. So for example, if we are going to present something with a white background, we use the letter as a dark color. When we are using a darker background, we should also consider our letter to be a light background. For example, the color that can contrast with each other is black, white, yellow, green, or anything that is fit together. But of course, we need to consider if it's light, we should use darker letter. And if it's dark, we should use lighter letter. So here I have a example. So as you can see here, I have example of a good PPT, and the right side is a bad PPT. So as you can see here, a good PPT is just use simple and clear PPT presentation, or the elements like font, sizes, colors, and contrast. Um, so the font size you can see here, it's kind of inappropriate with the bad PPT, because I can see here it uses yellow and a white letter which is not visible. When you want to become more visible, you should use a symbol like a back white background and a black wording. And you can see here the font size of the bad PPT is very small or short. Compared to the good PPT, it is more bigger and more visible for the student to read and understand. So that's all for my report. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, especially to you, Sir Kads. Good morning. I'm Aliran Chinklan from BTB Dwarf 3D. I am the next reporter. So my topic is all about clean slide. So no, um, we have here, as you can see, in my topic is we have here versus cluttered and clean. So what I'm going to do is I will explain the difference between these two. So no, we have here first is the cluttered. So uh, when you say cluttered, cluttered is a side box, mini sentence in tiny fonts, mixing ideas and coding on the screen with distracting details. And we have here the next one is reading, not listening. When slides are very overloaded with the text, audience focus on reading silently instead of listening carefully to your spoken message. So next one, overload and confusion, too much information in one slide overwhelms memory, causing key points to blur together and reducing overall impact. So no, in cluttered class, uh, say the cluttered slide is it has to it have too much text, small fonts and many ideas in one slide. This makes the audience focus on reading instead of listening, causing confusion and making the let's say making the message hard to understand. So no, when we say in here naman in clean slide trait, clean uses short phrases, generous white space and few key visual to highlight the main message clearly. It's like similar to parang summary which is highlighting the main point or main idea. So no, next one is space benefits. International space guides the eye separates ideas and makes content easier to scan, understand and remember quickly. So no, and next one is simple rules of thumb. Use one idea per slide, limit text to essential, and split complex concept into several simple focus slide for clarity. So when we say clean class is slide is used for short phrases, visual and at wide space to let's say to show one idea in a time. So this help also and the audience to understand easily and can be uh, let's say it can they can stay focused and then remember the the key message better. So no, that's all my topic and hope you understand. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Maybe Jason. Today we'll talk about visual styles and motion efficient presentation. Visuals help make your ideas clear and easier to understand. So next, choosing the right visual, use pictures, icons, charts, and diagrams to support and clarify key ideas, replacing text lists when possible with visual structure like cycle or hierarchies. So here is
This makes sure your presentation more clear and easier to follow. For example, instead of many bullet points, you can use you can you can use diagram or a chart. This help your audience to understand faster your visual. Ensure professional quickly. Your charts over text heavy tables for numbers. Select visual that explain rather than decorate and avoid low resolution and distorted image that appear unprofessionally. So here is use use um is use a chart instead of a long tables with many numbers because chart is easier to read. Also choose visual that explain your idea, not just make your visual slide look nice. And always use clear and good quality image, avoid blur and zoom uh, and straight picture because they look unprofessionally and distracted to your audience. So remember, good visual good visual should help your message, not confuse your audience.
So, good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. My name is Angeline Cabracruz from BTB TED WAF 3D. My topic is all about consistent style and theme. So, what is consistent style and theme? It means all your slides look the same in terms of design. Example, when you use one theme or templates, dapat i-apply mo siya sa whole presentation mo. Also includes here the fonts, color, heading style, and also the layout in every slides. Dapat kung ano yung ginamit mo sa umpisa, dapat hanggang matapos ang presentation o slides mo, yun pa rin ang gagamitin mo. Example, kapag gumamit ka ng blue background sa sa presentation mo and yung whole background mo should be in blue hanggang matapos yung presentation na ginagawa or slides na ginagawa mo. So next is unified design across slides. Use single theme or templates throughout. Keep fonts, color, and heading styles consistent. Align text and image neatly to maintain a clean, cohesive look. So dito, it means all your design should be the same in every slide or in every presentation na ginagawa mo. So, includes here the fonts, color, and heading styles. Dapat same sila lahat. Kung ano yung ginamit mo at the first, dapat hanggang sa matapos yung slide na ginagawa mo, same dapat ang ginamit mong color, fonts, and heading style. And because it helps your slides or presentation look organized and easy to read, and also it prevents your presentation to look like messy and confusing. So the last one is professional and calm impression. Apply identical style to similar elements like titles, bullets, and captions. Visual consistent, reduce distractions, strengthens brand identity, and makes the presentation feel professional and calm. So dito naman is it means the same using same style for similar elements. Like sa titles, bullet points, and caption. Dapat same style lang yung gagamitin mo sa kanila. Example na lang sa title na ginawa mo is naka-bold and same size. Dapat yung bullet points mo, yung bullet mo and caption mo, dapat naka-bold din siya. Dapat same sila. It helps catches the audience to focus more on your message instead of noticing different style on your slides.
So good day everyone. I'm Aniza J. De Los Reyes from BTB WAF 3D. So my topic is all about the smart use of animations and transitions. So first is what does it mean? It means gumamit tayo ng animations and transitions not just for a design but to make our presentations clear, more organized and professional. Let's start with the core principles for motions effect. When adding animations, we should keep it simple. For example, you use subtle transitions like fade instead of flashy, in place of flashy effects. So bakit? Because too much animation can distract the audience. And also, it's important to be a consistent. Kung ano yung style ang ginamit mo sa first slide, dapat ganun din sa ibang slide para hindi ito magulo tignan. Another tips is to show your bullet points step by step. So instead of showing everything at once, you trouble them one by one para mas madaling maintindihan ng audience, especially if the topic is complex. Next, so let's moving on. The next is ensuring clarify and professionalism. So avoid using too many animations or necessary movements because it can take attentions away from your main message or main topic. Remember, animation should support your content, not overpower it. Also, don't forget to test your presentations in slideshows mode and check if smooth ang transitions and if isa na right timing ba siya. Hindi siya masyadong hindi siya masyadong mabilis at hindi rin masyadong mabagal. Parang sakto lang ang timing niya. So, overall, animations and transitions should be used to guide the audience and improve understanding, not just to impress. And that's all my topic. Thank you.
So, good day, sir. Good day, everyone. My topic is all about delivering with confidence and impact. First slide is a role of the speakers versus slide. When slides dominate the speakers, as speakers, we should avoid reading our presentation word for word because yung binabasa natin is nababasa din ng audience. So, we can read the key points or the subtitle and give our thoughts, and also we can add explanations para mas madali nilang makatch ups. So, the next one is when speaker leads the slides. So, yung mga gagawin natin sa slides natin, i-highlight natin yung mga important key points, yung important details. Hindi na yung mga unnecessary na things na hindi na natin include doon. Kumbaga yung key points yung importante lamang para mas madali itong maintindihan. And also, we can use examples and maybe samples and stories para make it more engaging to our listeners.